Hello all. So in this episode we're going to do a little dwarf management again. So I had this Migrant Wave come last time. I figured it's time to get them up to par and doing all the stuff they need to. First though, let's see your skills. I've got a weaponsmith and an armorsmith this time around. Not that he's really that great, but they're better than nothing. These guys really, then this guy right up here really is nothing. So he'll be just our potter glazer, everything else. But first, let's go through my military screen, or my social screen. Should be record keeper, and one of these guys is actually a teacher, so that's good to know. One guy's a record keeper. Not that important, I don't think, because I already have a guy. Organizer, this guy's an organizer, so that's worth knowing about. Thick God. Thick God's also a military dwarf, so that's good. Well, the teacher, he's led, he's got no military skills for some reason. And he's got weaving of all things. But weaving's important, but I probably prefer him as, a military dwarf just because he's got that teacher. Teacher's fairly hard to train, I find, so. Alright, so let's see here. I'll probably do it like this. This guy will be an axe dwarf. I'm actually going to be going through this now, and it's actually fine. I'll leave him like that. I'm going to change everything to like axe, mace, and stuff like that instead of this military melee. Mostly for the reason that these dwarves that I have, they all have skills that I want the military skills more or less than I want the other stuff. And I'm also going to separate them into different squads as well. So let's see here. This will be archer. What are we up to in archers? I should actually do it from this screen. We're up to, we need an archer free. And actually, he's a really good archer, isn't he? So I might make him... I should make him archer third. And this guy up here I should make archer fourth. For a simple reason that these guys, they can be drafted into other squads to like lead them. Which should probably be a better idea. Like 1, 2, and 3 and 4, they've got like weak skills, but lead second and fourth, I could take them and put them in their own squad if I need to. Axe dwarf 1. This guy will be a wrestler, of course. And he's got good wrestler skills, so I'll make him wrestler second. Don't have wrestler second, do I? Nope. So he'll be wrestler second. That's why I'm calling them wrestlers. Yeah. This guy will be another axe dwarf. Second name, axe dwarf 2. Thinking about, I should actually change these to axe dwarf, as in dwarf. This will actually be a really boring episode of me just managing my dwarves, so you may want to skip it if that's not your thing. Thick God will be a mace dwarf. Kosef will be also mace dwarf. Mufkat will be my spear dwarf. And that guy's already there, so that should be all the military. in this screen. Usopp though, he should be in there as well, archer wise. And how am I doing for my archers again? I've got 1, 2, I'm missing 3 still, so we'll put archer 3 in here. Right? Yeah, archer 3. And I want this guy who's led, he'll be in the military as well. And I'm going to make him lasher lead. This is going to be using the whips. He can learn the whip and then he can, you know, master the whip and all that. So I'm actually going to do that. Noble screen. And we're going to call lasher lead our military captain. Create squad. Metal armor. Name squad. Lasher 1. I'll actually have to go through all this and basically all these guys that are in here. Why is this guy in the military already? I already had a second wrestler then. Where is he? There he is. So I actually had 2 wrestlers now. I'll call this guy wrestler 3rd then. And we'll just shovel wrestler 3rd in here for now. He should be in the lower part of the list. Just gonna see that, fix it. Nope. That guy's a different guy, but he's been named same for now. That'd be why, for he didn't change his name. That is my bad. Military, lasher lead. So that's a bunch of these military guys set up. First things first, we'll take these guys that aren't doing anything really the military off of all this. I'll probably put a bunch of these guys on military duty, but for now I'm gonna get everything else sorted out. Basically, wrestlers, they're fine, but I gotta like split up the slashers and split up the bludgeons. So we'll go through this, and we're basically gonna make new squad. And we're gonna take next best bludgeon guy, who's Maestorf, I guess. He's a Hammerdorf, so yeah, we want Maestorf. I'll shoot this way. Nothing. Maestorf. So these are the 4 Maestorfs we have. And they all are pretty crappy at it. Maestorf 1, I guess, is the best. So Maestorf 1 will be Mace lead. Mace lead will be and the rest of them are all pretty much crappy, so I won't worry about trying to make new squads of everyone else. So 1, Maestorf 2, Mace lead and all that. So that's Mace's out of the way. Hammerman. This guy here has got a little bit of skill. He was the best guy in the pack. We'll call him Hammer second. Call Bludgeon B Hammer 1. Hammer 2. So there's our Hammer squad. We go over here. I'll have to name the squad Hammer 1. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of military dwarves in my group. And we'll call this one Mace 1. And I'll have to put the Mace guys in here. Luckily, naming them like this, they're easy to find. I just go in here and say Mace Dwarf 2. And I guess we have to look through all of these for Mace Dwarves. I got 2 Mace Dwarves now. Oh, whatever. I'll change in a moment. I'm not seeing the Mace Dwarves. I don't know why. There's more than 3, I hope. Yeah, Mace Lead, Mace Dwarf, Mace Dwarf, Mace Dwarf. Missing 1. I should actually go in here and change one of these guys to Mace Dwarf 3. Don't have that problem anymore. So missing 1. So we'll just carefully go through this. Only problem nicknaming like this is that they're all like these names that have apostrophes after them, which can be good, but there's a Hammer Man. Here he is. So that's that. Then we got the hammers. There should be 4 hammers. Yep. Hammer 1 are done. Mace 1's done. Got Lasher ready to go. Split up Slasher then. And we've got 2 axe doors and we got 3 of those and 4 of those. We'll make Sword Dwarf first, I guess. So we'll rename this Sword 1. And those guys are fine. Noble screen. We'll make Axe 1. Who's Axe 1? I guess Axe 1 really will be Axe 1. Axe Dwarf 1. And we want to make Spear. Spear Dwarf, I guess. Why do I call him Spear Dwarf? I have no clue, but whatever. Spear 1. Oh, Spear Lead, actually. Spear 1. Yeah, I'm dropping the E's and stuff, so we're just gonna do it like this. So Spear 1. Our lead. And we'll make new squads with them. Great Squad, Metal Armor, Axe Dwarf. And we want Spear. We're getting along. Okay, so I have to put in Spear guys. Axe. spear, sword. Spear 1 and 2 go in here. And I have to put some guys in axe, of course. Who's in slasher still? Slasher A, slasher. I gotta rename all the slashers to sword. But whatever. Axe dwarf 1 and 2 go. I should make him axe lead now. I should make him axe. So axe 2. So we got spear, we got axe, mace, lasher, wrestler, sword. I guess I'll leave the wrestlers as A, B, C, D. That'll differentiate enough. And that's all for them. So I've also got, you know, extra weapons. If you recall from the stock screen, I go to weapons. I've got myself at least one whip. I've got several battle axes, of course, but I've also got great axe. I think I have 2 of those. I should have 2 great axes. Someone must be cutting wood with one of them, I guess. Well, whatever. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my dwarves that haven't been turned into labor of whatever type. And I've got Weaver. Yeah, he's in there now. So these other guys, I got a tier. He's like a potash maker, mechanics. That's useful, I guess. I think I've only got like 1 or 2 mechanics, but I only really need 1 mechanic, and by now he should be. He's getting up there. He's already up to almost adequate or competent or skilled, maybe it is, that he's going to be soon. Or, that's a wrestler, so that's not him. That's a... Okay, so mechanic 1's really stupid, I guess. He's not that experienced. So, you know what, screw it. We'll just make this guy mechanic 2. He will be mechanic 2. I'll have 2 mechanics. Dobar, he's an animal trainer. I think that's a really good skill to keep. Considering he's got better than everyone else almost, except for this guy. And he's got cooking. That's useful, but actually, I've only got 1 cook, so let's get, you know, this guy doing it too. Set night main cook 2. Dobar, he's got woodcrafting, blacksmithing. That's not really too great. wood crafting's great and all, but I don't really need him wood crafting. So we'll have this guy. Well, first I should have my cook not doing anything. And then Dobar here, he'll join the military. We'll call this guy Axe Tree. And this guy will be joining as the first guy to use the Great Axe. So Axe Tree. Where is Axe Free? Did I not do it yet? That'd be why. There's Axe Free, Woodcrafter. And I'll just go to his equip screen real quick. And we go to his weapon. And he will use specific weapon. And actually go through here and see what weapons are taken. And I guess I only have one Great Axe, whatever. Okay, you can use this weapon. I'm actually going to have to go through this and basically make it so they're all equipping the appropriate weapons, but whatever. For now, he'll equip that. Start training in it. And making a crappy guy do it because he has no shield in it. Domas, he's got surgery. Surgery's great and all. But technically, I could let this guy here do it. And he's got carpentry too. It's funny how my doctors all getting mason skills. And you know what? We're gonna make this guy a carpenter. And this guy, I don't know, we'll turn him into recovery guy. Maybe make him a junk cutter actually. Could do that. Now we'll leave him as just recovering wounded. That'll be his job. He'll recover the wounded. So, wound dresser. No, it wasn't him. It was a surgeon. Surgeon will now be called Nurse 1. What a horrible name. And Domus will be called Surgeon. No one who's got diagnosis is really useless. Any military skills? No. Any social skills? Some. But, you know, I've got a diagnoser. And he's not cutting it out, so we'll turn. I don't have a guy. Suitors for this guy. Oh well. No, Mel, you will be cut from this. Turn a military guy. Because I can always use more military. I'll always use more military. Oops. And we'll just call them military for now until I figure out what to do with them. Cook, Lasher, Lorbin. He's a butcher. Technically I got butchers all over the place. But he's also a weaponsmith. That's useful. Weaver, that's not so useful. We'll take you out this. And we'll make Lorbam the weaponsmith. You can keep the butcher if he wants, but whatever. Melville, he's got armory and mechanics. Quite good mechanics. We'll call him the armorer. Momaz, he's got spinning, fishing, woodcrafting. The whole chicken caboodle again. I've already really got a good spinner. I don't really need all the other stuff that's being done here. So we're gonna make him a military dwarf, I think. So he'll be military. Nomel. He's already in there. Olin. He's of course military already, isn't he? Oh wow, he's got no military. Only got social. Olin's gonna be military. Astuf has no skills in military, but he's got woodcutting, I guess. Young peasant with some social skills, but whatever. He will be militaried. And Zasset. Yeah, military. I can never have too many military dwarves around. Okay. So these guys are all being added in the military somewhere or another. Let's see here. I basically have like 3 swords, 1 lasher, 4 mace, 3 axe, 3 spear. So I've got a good smashing of everything around. Stocks, we'll go to weapons. How we got? Basically got 1 whip. Only apparently have 1 whip apparently. Battle axe, battle axe, battle axe. I could use more axe doors, I guess. Sword, 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 sword. 2 spears. Lots of picks. I should make a squad to only use picks, but they take forever to. Well, I can give them to like wrestlers, I guess, or something. We have 1, 2, 3 of these, and I have like 3 swords dwarves, so that's fine. And then spears, we've got like only 3 spear guys at the moment, so 2 to 3, whatever. Warhammer, I've got 1 Warhammer at the moment, so that's kind of weak. Axes though, I've got 4 axes plus this one, so I can at least add a couple axe dwarves. Right? Yeah, I can use like, I got 2, got 3, so at least a couple more axe dwarves will be made. We'll do that now, I guess. Yeah, we'll do that now. Migration Wave. And 2 of you guys will be turned into axe dwarves. So axe 4 and axe 5. And I'm probably gonna make, have silver for stuff, so we'll go to what is it? Well, I can just do it like this. Hammer, mace. Got 2 maces. 4 maces, 2 hammer, 3 hammer, 4 hammer. We'll probably turn like these guys into hammermen, macemen, hammermen. So hammer. Actually, probably better if I just made them all hammermen, because this one of these guys has actual skill in it. So, yeah, let me call these guys hammers, and they're gonna be hammer 3, hammer 4, hammer 5. I'm gonna get really big squads this way, so let's actually make a new squad. We'll make hammer 2nd finally become a militia commander or militia captain. So hammer 2nd, where are you? There he is. Yeah, I'm getting so many squads it's going to pass the screens. Great squad, no armor, name squad, hammer 2, and it'll of course include hammer 2nd. I'll be fine. He can keep hammer 1 and 2, and then I'll put hammer 3, 4, 5 in here. Then I put these guys in here as well. Hammer X is 4 and 5. I'll have to get myself better at scores, however. Like I'll need like a good migrant for axe dwarves to come in to start training. Slasher, wrestlers. I'll also buy more whips now, but whatever. I can actually put archers in here now. Archers free. Archer. Third. I guess that has all the archers, only 2. 1, 2. Guess so. Alright, so that's my military screen. That's basically it for organizing my military. The rest of these dwarves that aren't in the military will be, you know, the armorer, the cook 2nd, surgeon, mechanic, weaponsmith. Kind of sad I had all these skills, but not a single one of them, you know, will be all that useful. Whatever. So yeah, quite a few dwarves are even putting their military now. Not really much I can do about it. Actually, while we're at it, let's just go in here. And I'm actually going to start assigning stuff. What I'm thinking is we'll give the sword dwarf sword lead. He's going to have a specific weapon and stuff like that. So we'll take off his shield and we'll say shield, his shield, the bone shield, and he will take off his melee, specific weapon melee, I guess everyone has a weapon, whatever. How do I do this? Let's be a weapon. I guess everyone's using a weapon, so whatever. That's fine. He can use this nice bronze sword. It'll work just fine. The lasher, he'll need to be designated to include a lash. The bronze whip. And that's fine, I guess. I suppose the easiest thing to do here would just be to go through everything, like hammer dwarves. Take this out, weapon, warhammer, warhammer, warhammer. Just keep going like that for now. I'm just going to put them on partials for now, just for a simple reason that actually we'll just do it like this. Well, these guys can be exact matches. But hit this guy, he should be exact. Well, not exact, but partial, partial, partial. Exact. Partial. Partial. And I've only got 2 source dwarves. Did I have more source in this? I forget. Weapons, I've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's all I got. So that's right. I should look at my ammunition. I should make far more ammunition, I guess. Just got bolts finally. And I should remind myself that archers need to have their bolts assigned to them. Archer. No, that's fine, they can have all those bolts, I guess. The hunters. Equip, weapons, exact matches and all that. Sword. Partial match, partial match. Wrestler, I don't really care about the wrestlers, they're not exactly too worrisome for armor. Lasher. Bronze whip. You should have exact matches. Mace, dwarf. Axe. This guy, he can be. Let's take this out too. Spear. And hammer. And I'll at least keep them using the right weapons. So you go through here now, sword. Make sure they're all using swords only. I actually really should go around assigning specific weapons at this point, but whatever. They can use whatever weapon they can get. Sword. we'll give this guy a sword as well. There was my alarm. But we'll just get this done for this episode, so I don't have to do it again. I don't know why I put all the rest of the metal armor. I thought it's a bad thing to have metal armor. They're in leather, it's fine. That's exact. Mace. Weapon. We'll put this guy mace. That'll work well. Axes. Battle axe. Battle axe. Battle axe. Battle axe. Spear. Spears. Spears. And spears. And of course hammers again. Alright, that's more or less this episode, I think. Basically getting all that sorted out. Next episode. Doing this now before I forget. Alright, so that's more or less done. A lot of dwarf management this episode. And probably some more to go afterwards sometime. But things will, you know, they're moving along. Planning things out. This is still nearly done, nearly done. Probably don't need to do this right now, but whatever. Get my granite walls built. Make the interior all made, and then I'll start planning what to do next. I think up here as well, what I'm basically going to do is I'll have like maybe a little wall that goes all around here. And then, you know, maybe like wall off this area all the way up to here, and then make like this all an outdoor area. But I'm wondering if I should do that. I could possibly do that. We'll see. That'll be it for this episode. Update 84 Dwarves 2 as well. So I should have a mirror sometime around next episode or this episode, or you know, next two episodes. We'll see.